Hey guys, welcome to the channel and another video. Today I'm going to be watching Ghostbusters by Ivan Reitman. Reitman is a director that I didn't know by name until I looked up his filmography. Turns out I've watched several of his films before, including Junior, Twins, Kindergarten Cop, and No Strings Attached. From those films, I can tell his style of direction is popular entertainment, and that's the tone I'm expecting from Ghostbusters. Speaking of Ghostbusters, it's a film that was huge while I was growing up, but for some reason I completely missed the train. I am familiar with the famous theme song, and I know it stars Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Sigourney Weaver, and Rick Moranis, all of them at the peak of their careers. I also know that Ghostbusters is a comedy and is considered a cult classic, so I can't wait to get started. But before we get into it, to help support the channel, I have a Patreon page for full-length reactions to over 30 movies, early access, and weekly polls for what to watch next. You'll need your own copy to watch along, of course. Please consider being a patron. Please subscribe to the channel. Like if you liked this video, dislike it if you didn't. With all that being said, let's get started. Ghostbusters, Reitman, Murray, Aykroyd, Weaver, Moranis. Let's go. Mysterious music. And it's set in New York. The books just changed locations. So the ghosts in this film are not classically hidden, it's just out there.
Something strange in the neighborhood.
Who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters! Paranormal Studies Laboratory.
Square.
Good guess, but wrong.
I have to say I love Bill Murray and almost in everything he does.
Is it a star?
It is a star.
Very good. That's a couple of wavy lines.
Sorry. Isn't your lucky day?
Aykroyd. I don't believe I've seen too many of Aykroyd's films, but I know he was super famous.
It blew books off shelves from 20 feet away and scared the socks off some poor librarian. We're close on this one. I can feel it.
I think Murray's character is a skeptic and he's just playing along.
I was just going to say, 8 o'clock?
He's just trying to hit on her.
Peter, I was present at an undersea unexplained mass sponge migration.
Sponge migration.
Are you, Alice, menstruating right now?
What has that got to do with it?
Back on it, man. I'm a scientist.
Symmetrical book stacking, just like the Philadelphia Man's Turbulence of 1947.
It looks like ectoplasm. He's just flinging it everywhere in all the books. I love it when Bill Murray doesn't care about stuff. He's so apathetic when he wants to be. Reitman is using a lot of tracking shots.
It's here.
Oh, crap! I wonder what Bill Murray would think now.
Where are you from? All right, okay. The usual stuff isn't working. I have a plan. Ready? Get her!
Whoa! The transformation scene makeup was very well done. And I love the fact that Reitman is keeping a very light tone to the entire film, even during the scary parts.
Constant for all ectoplasmic entities. We could really bust some heads. I trust you're moving us to better quarters on campus.
No, you are being moved off campus.
Their departments shutting down.
Your theories are the worst kind of popular. You are a poor scientist, Dr. Ving.
Ooh. They don't have concrete evidence, and that's why they have no place in this university.
Where are we going to get the money?
I don't know.
My parents left me that house. I was born there. But at 19%, you didn't even bargain with the family.
He mortgaged his house for 19% interest.
Wow, this place is great. When can we move in?
So it's already been decided. Sigourney Weaver. Just such a change from seeing her in Aliens in 1986 and Ghostbusters in 84, if I'm not mistaken. Rick Moranis. I was a huge fan of his work, but he retired, if I remember correctly, after his wife passed away. He was so good in the Shrunk My Kids series of films.
Ghostbusters.
Our courteous
What a cheesy commercial.
4 hours a day to serve all your supernatural elimination needs.
We're ready to believe you.
Stay Puft Marshmallow and the egg. Huh. The subtitle said, he said Zool.
I'm Peter Venkman. Generally, you don't see that kind of behavior in a major appliance. What do you think it was? But there are some things we do, standard procedures in a case like this, which often bring us results. I'll take Miss Barrett back to her apartment and check her out. I'll go check out Miss Barrett's apartment. Okay?
He just wants to get laid, I think. That might have been a miniature set, I'm not sure.
I hate this.
That's the bedroom, but nothing ever happened in there.
What a crime.
You know, you don't act like a scientist.
God. Look at all the junk food. I am madly in love with you.
Don't believe this. Will you please leave? You are so odd.
He is.
I'll bet you're going to be thinking about me after I'm
I
gone.
bet I am.
Moranis locked himself out again.
We got one!
Love that. And they have their uniforms like the firemen. Ecto 1.
I hope we could take care of this quietly.
I'm not speaking too much of the cinematography or the editing or anything like that because I don't think I'm supposed to be focusing on that at all. It's just a fun movie. So I'm just gonna take the story in. Okay, they're actual weapons. I thought they were just props.
Successful test. I think we better split up.
Good idea.
Yeah, we can do more damage that way.
Not that they can solve the ghost problem, they can do more damage that way. Ooh.
Disgusting blob.
The CGI is very decent for 1984. Check to see if he was actually human.
It's right here, right? It's looking at me. He slimed me.
If you and your staff could please wait out here, we'll take care of everything.
Throw it!
They just destroyed an expensive chandelier.
Don't cross the streams. Try to imagine all life as you know it stopping instantaneously and every molecule in your body exploding at the speed of light.
Total protonic reversal.
All right, that's bad. Okay. All right, important safety tip.
I'm really enjoying this non-scientific jargon. I wonder if the visual effects used very rudimentary rotoscoping or not, because it looks like it's being drawn on every frame. Oh, it actually worked!
We came, we saw, we kicked its ass. Did you see it? I had no idea it'd be so much. I won't pay it.
Well, that's all right. We can just put it right back in there. Thank you.
We certainly can, Dr. Venkman.
No! All right.
Oh, they're actually the cover of USA Today. So their business is really booming and they're busy. Who you gonna call? Holy crap, look at Larry King.
This is Winston Zedmore. He's here about the job.
Beautiful, you're hired. Ray Stantz?
You have some information for me on my case? Zool was the minion of Gozer. I'll see you Thursday.
I'll bring the Royal Lance Guard.
They do have very good chemistry together.
Close, lock the system.
I like how detailed these props are.
Ghost is incarcerated here in our custom-made storage facility.
There's a man from the EPA here to see you. He's waiting in your office.
And where do you put these ghosts once you catch them?
Into a storage facility.
Now, you either show me what is down there, or I come back with a court order.
You go get a court order.
This is definitely a miniature set. pretty well made, but I can tell very clearly that's a miniature set, just based on the shadows and the lack of details. Oh man, they're coming alive!
Oh, Dana, it's you. Oh, Louis, you gotta come in here. You're missing a classic party.
I just noticed the door getting locked again and Louis locked himself out.
Hey,
And it's locked!
hey, let me in.
Bye.
Oh no, that Zool ghost is probably going to show up again. Whoa! The Zool prop was pretty well made.
Okay, who brought the dog?
Dude! That was stop motion work right there. And decent stop motion work at that.
Maybe I got a milk bone.
That's a different look for you, isn't it?
Are you the keymaster?
Keymaster. Oh, she's probably possessed by Zool.
Yes. I didn't get your name.
I'm Zool. I'm the gatekeeper.
Exactly.
Are we still going out?
Classic Bill Murray.
There is no Dana, only Zool.
What a lovely singing voice you must have.
Staring at her butt.
I am Vince, keymaster of Gozer. Are you the gatekeeper?
Oh, he must be possessed too.
Wait for the sign, and all prisoners will be released. Are you the gatekeeper?
You are so kind to take care of that man. You know, you are a real humanitarian.
I don't think he's human.
I almost expected Rick Moranis' character Lewis to be one of the Ghostbusters, but he isn't.
She says she's the gatekeeper. Does that make any sense to you?
Some. I just met the keymaster. He's here with me now.
Ray, has it ever occurred to you that maybe the reason we've been so busy lately is because the dead have been rising from the grave?
Ooh, that is a very good point. EPA is back with a court order. Oh no, once the beams get shut off, all the trapped ghosts will literally escape.
Don't shut it off. I'm warning you.
Dude! What a stupid decision by the EPA.
Where's the key man?
Shit.
Oh no, they're getting released all over the city. Lois is heading to the gatekeeper. And this is the ghost we saw earlier. That was very well done.
The whole building is a huge superconductive antenna that was designed and built expressly for the purpose of pulling in and concentrating spiritual turbulence.
And then in 1920, he started a secret society.
Let me guess. Gozer worshippers.
Right.
No studying.
I'm laughing because of Bill Murray's deadpan performance.
Okay, Ghostbusters. The mayor wants to see you guys.
Everything was fine with our system until the power grid was shut off by Dickless here.
Is this true?
Yes, it's true. This man has no dick.
I think it's a sign from God. But don't quote me on that.
No, I think that's the smart move, Mike.
Peck.
Or you could accept the fact that this city is headed for a disaster of biblical
You just called him Pecker.
What do you mean? You will have saved the lives of millions of registered voters.
What a proposition. If they're wrong, they just go to jail. There's no harm in trying.
Get him out of here.
Bye.
I'll fix you, Venkman.
I also love the fact that none of their equipment is explained or how it works or anything like that. It just, this is the premise and this is how the story unfolds. The visual and the practical effects here are mixing very well and it's pretty convincing. They literally have a public fan following now.
But when we get get to 20, tell me. I'm gonna throw up.
I don't get why the gatekeeper has to be all seductive and stuff, unless they already did it, and that's how. I think they already did it, judging by Lewis's belt being unbuckled.
Hey, where do these stairs go? They go up.
No shit, Sherlock. Whoa! The transformation wasn't very impressive, but I like the fact that they just transformed into animals. And that was stop motion work, and this is stop motion work as well. And it's very well done.
Go get her, Ray.
Just like Ray said to Vinkman earlier in the film, in the library.
Are you a god?
No.
Then
When someone asks you if you're a god, you say yes.
I also like this very simple set design. Reitman is not going for anything super complicated.
Aim for the flat top.
Aim for the flat top.
choose the form of the destructor.
Empty your hands. Don't think of anything. We've only got one shot at this.
The choice is made.
Whoa! Did you choose anything?
No.
Did you?
Mine is totally blank.
Dan Aykroyd did.
Choose anything?
I tried to think.
Look!
It has to be the marshmallow type creature from the poster. Yeah! You can't be serious.
Marshmallow Man.
Although I'm enjoying this a lot, again, the miniature work and the actual set, they're blending in really, really, really well. And the Marshmallow Man looks like it does have a lot of volume to it. It's not like, it doesn't look super fake, is what I'm trying to say. They're actually roasting the marshmallow.
The nice lady who paid us in advance before she became a dog.
Oh, that's a concentrated beam. What a beautiful explosion. Not very realistic, but beautiful nonetheless. Oh, I thought the building blew up. Okay, at least they have the top floor.
Smells like barbecued dog hair.
Oh, she's in there! That means Lewis is also alive, Rick Moranis.
Go check on that little guy. Are you okay? Who are you guys?
They're the Ghostbusters. Nice. The ending is also very simple. They just get rid of that Marshmallow Man and I like it. And the theme song is just excellent too. That was a really enjoyable film. But it looks like they haven't gotten rid of one of them. I really like this film, guys. Okay, so I took some time to collect my thoughts. First off, that was a very entertaining film from Ivan Reitman. The strong points of the film include the excellent comedy, especially by Murray, the subtle and sly dialogue, the visual and practical effects, and the amazing theme songs. The weaker parts include the simple story, the standard camera work, and the underutilization of 2 out of the 4 Ghostbusters. Since this was a comedy film, I'm not going to focus too much on the filmmaking process. Let's start with the directing and writing by Ivan Reitman, Dan Aykroyd, and Harold Ramis. Reitman was excellent in directing his actors and presenting us with a very simple narrative with a lot of simple but fun gags and jokes. Aykroyd and Ramis also contributed to the straightforward plot with some fantastic writing, especially for Bill Murray's character, Dr. Venkman. Although I do believe the characters of Remus's Spengler and Hudson's Zedmore was a little underwritten. I had hoped for more scenes where they worked together as a team to defeat ghosts. It was satisfactory nonetheless. The music in this film was also very entertaining. It started off with mysterious music at the beginning in the library, but the tone quickly shifted to more upbeat and fun music as the film went forward. Less score and more songs were used during the runtime too. I especially loved and enjoyed the Ghostbusters theme song, and it was still looping in my head as I was writing the review. The practical, special, and visual effects of the film were brilliant for its time. Again, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like everything I saw looked real, because it didn't, but it was convincing enough for me that I didn't have an immersion-breaking experience. The miniature work done, especially in the last act with the Marshmallow Man, was very convincing, blending seamlessly with the actual sets made for the film. The Ghostbusters car was very uniquely designed, and I think I saw toys of them in stores while I was growing up. The props like those demon dog bears were okay too, with the makeup being the stronger points of the aspect. Very good overall. Bill Murray was the standout performer as Dr. Venkman. His trademark deadpan humor was on full display here, and it was just so much fun to watch. I thought his character was a skeptic at first, but I guess he didn't care about his job as much, but in the best possible way. His dialogue, especially his interactions with Weaver's character Dana, was a joy to watch as he pursues her in a very subtly but romantic way. Dan Aykroyd played Stance, the true believer of the group. His performance was over the top and very good too. He had a fast speech pattern to his character and was always enthusiastic and excited with whatever he was saying and doing. He was the person to mortgage his own house to start the Ghostbusters business, and none of this would be possible without him. Sigourney Weaver played Dana Barrett, a small but dual role in the story. Her performance was good, but we've all seen her in Alien and Aliens to see how much better she can be with her acting if she really wants to. Her other role was Zool, the gatekeeper of Gozer, the demon. And she needed the Keymaster to open the portal for Gozer to come back into the world. Speaking of the Keymaster, Louis Tully was played by Rick Moranis, the bumbling but lovable. I wouldn't call him an idiot, but he was close to it. But he was extremely lovable. I really love Moranis as I grew up watching his Shrunk series of films. It's too bad that he retired from acting after the passing of his wife. I respect it though, since he wanted to raise his children. So nothing to say there. His performance though was fun to watch, and his repeated attempts to get Dana's attention was just adorable. I also enjoyed the running gag of him being locked out of his own apartment. That was really fun to watch. The only criticisms I had of the film were the underutilization of the two Ghostbusters I mentioned earlier and the short runtime of the film. I wish I could have seen more of them in action in the second act when they were getting famous and catching ghosts. Those shenanigans would have been wonderful to watch. Overall, this was a highly entertaining film I'll be rewatching every year or so. My question to you is, how good are the sequels? Do they still hold up like the first one does? Do let me know in the comments. Anyways, thank you for watching. I have a Patreon page. Consider being a patron. Subscribe to the channel. Like if you liked this video. Dislike it if you didn't. I will see you in the next one. Bye.